Welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving deep into the magical arts with a complete showcase of all the spells in the Gothic Remake. This video is categorized into 4 schools of magic, representing the distribution of divine and demonic forces. We will cover the magic of Innos, Adanos, Beliar and the Sleeper, alongside other general spells. You will find timestamps in the description and the pinned comment below to make navigating this video easier for you. Also, if you wish to see other Gothic spell list videos, you can find the ones from the original game on my channel. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, comment and even share the video. Let's get started. The basic Firebolt is a quick, reliable attack for novice fire mages. You can learn it from Torres and use it from the beginning of the game without needing a Circle of Magic. This spell scales with later level ups in the Circle of Magic, allowing for higher damage. I find it very fast and OP, especially the burning damage that works over time on some of the tougher enemies. Fireball charges up for explosive targeted damage, a true classic long distance bazooka. I find it really nice and situational, but way too slow. Most of the time Firebolt is good enough. Firestorm strikes your target and spreads flames to nearby enemies. In previous builds it could hit multiple times, making it the best spell in the game. After some patches the number of hits has been reduced, but the spell is still great against packs of mobs and remains one of the best looking in the game. Fire Rain obliterates everything in a wide radius. It has an amazing area of effect and is one of the best looking spells in the game. The Innos Prayer Scroll becomes available after initiating the Trial of Fire quest when joining the Fire Mages. It looks like Fire Rain but with a smaller area of effect, and it shows you an arrow pointing to the shrines of Innos. It's a buggy one, I can tell you that. I had a long story with this one. Ice Bolt is the Water Mage's quick, chilling projectile. It's an alternative to Firebolt but is only available after learning the first cycle of magic. It's very good as it can quickly target and freeze enemies, giving you more time to deal extra damage. If you need crowd control, Ice Blocks deals decent damage and has a huge triangular area of effect that can freeze multiple enemies at once. Compared to the original game, they changed how it works a little bit. Ice Wave flashes outward, freezing an entire group of enemies at once within its circle. It has an amazing area of effect that deals a decent amount of damage. This spell also offers the utility to freeze lakes and rivers so you can safely cross them. Charge up Ball Lightning to electrocute your targets with massive energy. This spell can hit twice. It passes through all enemies, allowing for multiple hits, and the second hit is guaranteed after colliding with terrain. If you shoot it right under an enemy, you can maximize the damage and stun them for a brief moment, giving you time to recharge another shot. Chain Lightning arcs between multiple foes, making it perfect for crowd clearing. However, I could never utilize its full potential in combat against tougher enemies, and most of the time the spell feels like a first Silken magic in the current build of the game. Fist of Wind acts as a magical punch, knocking enemies backward. I like to call it Fusroda or Art. It is one of the more OP spells, allowing you to quickly throw area of effect punches that deal decent damage and push enemies back. Storm of Fist is the upgraded version of Fist of Wind, dealing severe physical damage over a large area of effect. It's an amazing spell visually and great in fights against enemies vulnerable to wind type damage. Pyrokinesis constantly burns the target for as long as you channel it. It works similar to Chain Lightning. I never utilized it in combat due to there being better alternatives. Use sleep to safely bypass guards or pause a hostile encounter. It's very handy if you don't want to attack others or need to create a specific occasion for your narration. Charm resets a hostile NPC's memory, making them friendly again. This is handy if you are bad at stealth activities like stealing in the game. Cast Fear to send weaker enemies running away in absolute panic. It's a nice looking spell, but I never had to use it. Real fear comes from the power and the shit of blood that your spells leave behind. Control takes over an NPC body, letting you move and act as them. This one is actually OP. It can destroy the game's economy at some point, as you can enter someone's body, force them to drop their items and then use or sell them. It can also be used to position actors or trigger a fight with someone. Telekinesis pulls out of reach items directly into your hands. It's a nice detail that they made this spell meaningful for a few level puzzles in the game. Summon Skeleton brings an undead warriors to fight by your side. It's very good against earth golems due to its blunt damage. Summon Demon calls upon an elite creature of darkness to destroy your foes. It hits very hard and is extremely tanky. Summon Golem calls forth a stone tank to absorb heavy hits and deal good damage. It looks really nice. Army of Darkness spawns a massive skeleton horde to overwhelm the enemy. I really like it, but watch out if you summon more than 10 scrolls. My high-end PC almost died at 5 frames per second. Destroy Undead instantly executes any skeleton or zombie it hits, as well as some orc priests. It's a very powerful spell that is a must for every mage planning to enter catacombs, temples or other graveyards. Breath of Death fires a concentrated cloud of pure dark energy that deals wind damage. It looks and sounds really nice. It's good for role-playing necromancers, but a little bit disappointing compared to the better Guru Wind magic. Wave of Death unleashes an apocalyptic blast of energy from the legendary Uriziel. It follows the caster, dealing amazing array of effect damage. A single cast can clear almost everything on Gothic difficulty. Light creates a floating orb to illuminate the darkness. It kind of reminds me of Link from Zelda. It's really handy as you don't need to hold a torch during fights. The game is really dark in some places, so I use this spell constantly. Heal restores your hit points to keep you in the fight longer. This is another spell that scales with your circle of magic level, healing you very quickly for not much mana. It was one of most used spells in my run. I was selling every healing potion I could, thanks to that. Shrink turns massive monsters like trolls into tiny harmless versions, allowing for much easier encounters. Teleport runes allows fast travel across the colony, instantly returning you to Mayor Camps or Zarda's Tower. The new teleportation effect is very nice looking and quite fast. Low-tier transformations like the Meatbug or Bloodfly are perfect for slipping through tiny gaps or flying over terrain to unlock special chests or pathways. Mid-tier animals forms give you fast travel speeds and early game combat advantages. I find wolves and dogs the best for traveling. The Lurker is amazing at swimming, which was very handy in the new camps, a large water area. The Shadowbeast and Minecrawler forms turn you into an absolute tank, capable of shredding heavily armored enemies. The Shadowbeast is massive, impressive and very fast for traveling too. The Swampshark form is surprisingly agile. It allows you to slither very fast underwater, making it perfect for aquatic exploration. The regular lizard is quite weak but runs very fast, making it great for quick travel. The fire lizard is a slightly stronger version if you need a bit more durability. The biter is a much better and more aggressive alternative to the basic scavenger. Bloodhound for pure mobility is unmatched. It offers mega speed and is super fast for sprinting across the map. And finally, the Harpy is absolutely awesome and my personal favorite. It allows for free exploration of the entire world. It's completely OP and lets you fully admire the breathtaking beauty of the colony from above. And that covers every spell, transformation and teleportation rune currently available in Gothic Remake in June 2026. Which magic path is your favorite and what spell are you most excited to use? Let me know down in the comments. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, comment and even share the video. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the colony. Happy leveling, adventurer!
What by Beliar is that?